let's get started. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for joining us tonight for our first and in our inaugural bingo. I am joined by two of my awesome customers, friends, customers, whatever you want to call us, and fellow Stampin' Up demonstrators who are going to play some bingo with me tonight and also create two make and take cards. You guys, first, let me ask you guys, what are you guys drinking tonight?
Vitamin water.
What?
We're being healthy and hydrated.
I'm drinking sangria.
You're drinking what?
Sangria.
Okay, you go ahead. Okay, I don't normally drink alcohol, but y'all, I busted out a Mike's Hard Black Cherry and Lemonade drink. Okay? So I'm planning to have a lot of fun tonight. So there we go. All right, you guys, I'm excited to get started. I want us to have fun. Please interact with me so I'm not talking to myself because I don't like doing that. So as you guys know, for our bingo event, there was registration that was required. And part of the bingo was two make and takes that we're going to do tonight. Plus, we're going to play 3 rounds of bingo. 2 rounds of bingo. And then we're going to do a grand prize winner of the night. Okay. The stamp sets that we are focusing tonight, we're working with for our cards. We're going to work with the Cottage Rose bundle, as well as the Peaceful Deer stamp set. Now, both of these are in the annual catalog. Yeah, in the annual catalog. First one we're going to start with is our Cottage Rose. And I know you guys did not receive, I seem to be out of frame a little bit. Hold on. I know you guys did not receive your packages. Getting a little feedback. Awesome. So you guys, if you can mute yourselves for a little bit, that way we don't have a lot of interference unless and until you're speaking. Okay, that'll be awesome for me. So I know you guys did not get your packages, but you did receive the PDF tutorials, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. And I'm hoping everybody may or may not have had a chance to cut their card stock. But we're going to start with the Cottage Rose card. That's going to be the first one. And let me tell you what you're going to need for that. All right. We're going to work on we need a piece of very vanilla card base, which is going to be 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to set this one aside for a little bit. You're also going to need a piece of cardstock that is 2 3/4 by 4. You're going to need another piece that you're going to use for the sentiment and to die cut your I think you have the die cut, Michelle. Oh, you didn't get your packages yet, so you should have a piece for die cutting. You'll also have a piece of early espresso. This is going to be used to mat your sentiment layer. And you'll also need to have a piece of early espresso, and this will also be your matte layer. And then finally, you will receive a piece of the Cottage Rose 6x6, and I purposely gave you a piece of the 6x6 so that you can cut it down and do what you need to do in order to finish the card. All right, is everybody ready to get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
All righty, now I'm going to work my card the way I work mine, but you guys have the instructions so you can work in whatever order you tend to work and building your cards, okay? I'm not snippety like that. All right, so the first thing I tend to always do is I fold and score and fold my card base, and then I typically set that aside. That way it's already done, and when I'm ready to use it, it's ready to go. Okay. Then the next thing I do is I'm going to start on one of the pieces of 2 3/4 by 4. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the big rose image and I'm just going to stamp that and color it. Everybody have a good evening tonight, or good week, really. I haven't seen any of you guys for a while.
Yep, it's day 1 of my vacation.
But you're on vacation again, Michelle? Man, you take a lot of vacations, my friend. I wish I was you.
No, I took all my vacations at one time.
I need to be like you. All right, now because I'm going to use my alcohol blends. I'm going to use Memento Black ink to ink up my stamp. Now I just re-inked this, so hopefully it's not too juicy. That's going to give me some problems. Kathy, Kathy. Karen, how was your hair appointment? Now the colors I'm going to use to color these are, I'm going to use my Pale Papaya, light and dark. I'm going to use my Soft Seafoam, light and dark. And I'm going to bring in a touch of the light Evening Evergreen for highlighting a little bit, and maybe a touch of Calypso Coral or Cajun Craze to highlight on my flower. So those are the colors that I'm going to use on my card. Okay. Normally when I color with, I start with my light first. Is that how you guys color when you're blending?
Unless it's a really small image, yes.
Okay. Also, for larger image, for small images, you just do dark? How do you color?
I'll do like dark to light if it's a small image and I'm not going to be able to blend a lot.
Okay. And one of the things that I was taught or told as far as coloring is not to be afraid to leave a little bit of white space on your colors, on your coloring. So I sometimes don't always color to the edge of my image, just so I can have a little bit of quote unquote white space. I'm going to go in with my Calypso Coral Light, and this is what I'm going to use for my highlighting. Karen, how do you color when you are coloring?
I don't. I haven't gotten that brave yet.
Uh-oh. You should. It's fun.
No, I'm trying to find my Cottage Rose stamp. I bought the set, but I have the dies.
Okay.
And the paper, but I don't know what I did with the
stamp.
I don't see it on my thing.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Uh-oh.
I don't even have the stamp set. I'm using the die cuts from the birthday organizer set.
Oh, okay. I thought you had Cottage Rose, Michelle.
No. And I only have the paper because I got your paper share.
Uh-oh. Okay. Thank you for supporting my paper share. I appreciate that.
My card will look a little different.
Oh, definitely. I'd love to see what you guys make from them. So definitely share with me. Now, how I color is wherever the artist has their marks, I tend to go over that, and that's where I put my highlight. And then I also use the shading for if something is supposed to be in the back, I kind of make sure I do like an outline to the back of that so that it can show a little bit of definition that that's to the actual back. So to show a little bit of depth. So once I've gone in with my, what I'm going to call my highlighting color, I'm going to start to shade. And from shading, then I go with the dark pale papaya. And then I'll go over everything again with the light pale papaya. So that's how I'm coloring. Is that about what you do?
Sort of.
Okay. Now everybody colors differently. There's some people that add their dark first. Some people go from dark to light. And I do sometimes, but not all the time. I don't know what makes the difference. I just don't do it all the time. I don't know what makes the difference. I think it has something to do with like if there's a lot of white space, a lot of if it's small spaces, I tend to do the dark first. But there really is no right or wrong to how you color. It is definitely an artistic, a design preference in how you choose to color. And then once I do all of that, I'm going to go right back over it all with the light to blend it out, soften it up a little bit. Again, trying to remember to leave some white space or some lighter areas to show some light coming through. And one of the things that I do with my blends or any other markers that I use is some people have a tendency to just stick with one side. You'll see that I tend to rotate my marker so that I'm not always wearing down maybe just one side. I tend to rotate my pen as I'm coloring, just to kind of lengthen the life of my markers just a little bit.
That's a good tip. I never even thought about doing that.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to color the center of my flower. And this is where the Calypso Coral dark and light is going to come to play. Because I'm going to have the center of my flower be Calypso Coral. Now the other colors you can use a Flirty Flamingo as well. And then I'm just going to do some dots with the dark. And go right back in with the light to blend it out. Well, at the end of the day, I'm probably going to put some crystal effects or something in the center of my flower just to add a little bit of what I'm going to call bling. All right, I'm moving on with the leaves. Again, I'm using soft seafoam. I think for this one, I want to start with my evening evergreen on the dark, on the light. Oops. Because the spaces are a little bit, it's smaller. So I want to get that detail in before I highlight, before I start to add the base color. And again, I'm just following the artist's lines. In order to get a little definition and depth in the project. How's everybody coming with the coloring? Good?
Mine was already colored.
What?
Because the die cut gave color.
Ugh, All right, all right, all right.
I put some Wika Stella on it.
Well, that's good. At least you did that. At least you did that. So Kathy, Kathy, I guess you and Michelle should introduce yourselves. You don't know each other. I don't. Kathy, why am I saying
Karen,
Kathy? Karen.
you're so used to Kathy being with us. That's
I
why.
know. I know. I'm like, why am I saying Kathy?
Hi, Karen. I'm Michelle. I'm from New York.
Hey, Michelle. I am Karen. I'm down here
Where'd you say, Karen? Karen, I didn't hear you.
oh, I said I'm down here in Arlington, Texas.
Mhm. So
Arlington? The
Yeah.
Arlington?
the Arlington.
Where you're going, Caron, to Arlington?
I am, and I am actually staying with Miss Karen. She has been
That's
nice
so
enough.
cool.
Yes,
That's exciting.
I think it is. Totally excited. She was nice enough to extend her home to me to stay, and I'm really, really appreciative of that.
Nice. I expect you to give me the highlights and all
Of course.
the fun news,
Of
like a
course.
reporter.
Well, I don't know about all that now. I can barely remember yesterday, much less everything else. Come on now. All right, so this piece is colored. Now we're gonna do a little bit more coloring. So let's set this aside, let it dry for a little bit. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up cutting our DSP. And this needs to be 3 3/4 by 5. I gotta put my little measuring thing back on my little trimmer here because I never know where 5 is. But 5 is 1 inch. This is a 6 by 6 piece of paper.
You said 3 3/4 by 5?
3 3/4 by 5. So all I'm gonna do is line this up on the 1 inch. There's more than one way to skin a cat, right? So if you don't have a trimmer and you like to do a little bit of math, this is a 6 by 6 piece of designer series. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. And so in order to bring it to 5, I need to cut 1 inch off, and that's exactly what I just did. Okay. So I'm gonna build this card right now, and all I'm gonna do is mount the DS Designer Series paper to the early espresso cardstock. Normally I would die cut something on the inside just so I'm not wasting all of this, but I didn't think about it before, so I'm not gonna do it now. You guys do a lot of Stampin' Bingos, or is this the first time, second time, or what's your feedback on Stampin' Bingos?
This is, I mean, I've been doing them for 2 years, but
Oh, wow.
they're always, they're usually Kathy's or Bobby's. So they do their bingos very different from each other.
Okay.
So it's like everybody does their bingo so different.
A little bit different, right? Well, I mean, this is definitely my first time. So at the end, if you guys have any feedback at all for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Because of course, if I can improve my process, then I would definitely love to improve my process. Okay.
I've been where they've done the actual bingo, where they call the numbers and everything. Yeah. Where they call, they
The
call
numbers. I thought about that, and I have like bingo cards. So I think for the next time that I do it, part of the package will be the bingo cards. And so I have to make sure that, registration is early enough so that the packages get or I close registration early enough so that packages get where they need to be. Otherwise, of course, people won't get their cards. All right, and of course I'm using these grid lines because Corone can't do anything straight at all. And I always need a little help. Perfect. All right. So next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to stamp my sentiment. And you can choose whatever sentiment you want from the stamp set. It's up to you. I went with Best Wishes. Might change it up just a little bit this time. I'm going to do Feel Better Real Soon. I don't know anybody that's not feeling well, but I'm going to do Feel Better Real Soon nonetheless. You never know. Somebody down the road might need a Feel Better Soon card. And it will already be ready to drop in the mail. Now, I like when I'm stamping, I prefer not to, most of the time I prefer not to pre-cut my sentiment strip. I prefer to keep it long and then trim it down to whatever size I need. I find that it's better to do it for me, it's better to do it that way. That way you're never undercut. And of course, I'm going to heat emboss my sentiment just because that's what I do. And the thing about trimming your sentiment, I don't want to say after the fact, your strip is, if you happen to have stamped it a little bit crooked, you can use the trimmer to kind of make it look a little bit straight. Mm-hmm. So that's another reason why I tend to not.
Are you embossing? Is there embossing going on?
You know I'm gonna. That's just what I do. You know I'm gonna. Have I ever not? I mean, I always stamp do that to my sentiments.
Like every card?
Almost.
Wow, that's commitment.
Oh no, I mean, it's just, I mean, you get so much of a shine with it already that really, if you chose not to add any more bling to your cardstock, I mean, you have some shine and shimmer in it already just from the heat embossing. So that's kind of why I prefer to do that.
Maybe I'll get there one day.
You don't need emboss at all?
I do. It's just, I don't know. It's something about the gritty texture of embossing powder getting everywhere that, like, it seems like a hassle.
Okay, so let me, on one of the things that I've learned as a tip for trimming my cardstock, especially if they have this little guard that's here. This guard has a little bit of have a lip on it right here. So what I tend to do is wherever the top of my letter is, I tend to line that up with the guard. That way I won't ever over trim, like trim off my letter, but then I get a really close trim. That was a tip. I'm not sure where I saw it, but somebody I saw do that. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so you get kind of like a perfect fit. If you line it up that way. So my strip ended up being about a 3/4 inch strip by a little bit, 3/4 by 3/4 by 2.5. That's what my strip ended up being with the Feel Better Real Soon. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my mat. And again, I don't really measure, although you can, because I just gave you the measurements for the strip that I use. I make sure the left side and the bottom are either the 1/8 or the quarter, the 1/8 or the 1/4 inch or whatever matte layer I'm looking for. Then I put that in there, and then that's where I go ahead and I will trim. Use the trimmer to line it up where I need for it to be. Using the same theory that I just mentioned, making sure that the edge lines up. With the, what is that? The guard. I'm going to call it the guard. I think that's what it's called, the guard. And there I have a almost perfect mat. Now, before I lay that on, I'm just going to kind of like position it. I'm not going to stick it down yet. So if you haven't already, the die cut that you'll get, I'm going to go ahead and stamp our image on this. And we're going to color again. I should have not done that, but hey, it's done. And of course, I'm going to be off because that's just how I roll, right? This is something you should not do. You should probably almost always stamp first and then die cut. But when I'm sending, oh, I did it. Oh, almost perfect. Look at that, y'all.
Yay! Hooray.
I impressed myself. All right, now because I'm using that VersaFine, I'm gonna heat set it with a little bit of clear embossing powder, so that the alcohol marker, now you can leave it as that, you don't have to color it, you can just leave the bottom rose color, or you can color the top one as well, your call. But I'm gonna probably color mine. Well, no, I think on this one, I'm going to leave it uncolored because I like the brown ink.
Guess who doesn't have very vanilla cardstock?
You?
Yep, me.
I guess that'll be on your order, your next order sheet.
I mean, I was looking and I'm like, how could this be? This doesn't sound right. I have every color of cardstock. How can I not have any more very vanilla?
Let me tell you, I'm going through my stuff.
I had a half sheet, Corona. Half a sheet.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I have had to place paper orders because I'm like, wait, I know I have. How do I not have cherry cobbler? How do I not have real red cardstock? I mean, like, seriously?
Happens.
And the thing about it is I probably have them. I just don't know where the heck they are.
That could very well be.
Are you guys like anybody else like that?
Wait, now that you say that,
Mm-hmm.
now that you say that,
mm-hmm. Getting ready to place the paper.
I have a whole pack of it. It's behind me.
Okay, see?
Oh
all
my
right.
word.
So I think I'm gonna leave mine uncolored, but I'm gonna offset it so you can see the color, the colored rose under. So that's what I'm gonna do with mine. Okay, so let me add my dimensionals. I'm going with the black. Michelle, how many dimensionals do you think I'm going to use?
Like for that, 13.
Okay. Okay.
I have a whole pack of very vanilla cardstock. How did I not notice?
Oh, really?
It was behind me on the bookshelf, and I don't really keep my cardstock there.
Oh, really? I have a couple of those Stampin' Storage paper holders. I love those things. Anybody else a fan of Stampin' Storage?
I don't think I have a lot of their stuff.
I'm a 10, Michelle. 11 and 12. So almost, I did 12, not 13.
I was close, one over.
You were very, very close. All right, so the next thing I'm just gonna go ahead and align my sentiment, make sure this is lined up so that I know my sentiment is aligned properly. I like to build my card before I add it to the card base. Is that how you guys work?
No, I build mine from the card base.
Oh, really? Okay. Michelle?
I don't think I have a process. It's a free-for-all. It happens different every time.
Really?
We've talked about this. We've talked about this. Remember when you were drawing the pencil lines and I was like, what are you doing? What's going on? Why are you drawing pencil lines? What's happening?
Yeah, I can't draw straight lines, so I need some help. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna put that, because I want to offset it so I can see some of the color on the bottom.
You were measuring things and all kinds of stuff, and I was like, wow.
Hey, you know, I'm not trying to send anybody a card that looks all cattywampus, because it my what do you call it, depth perception or you know, is like so off kilter that I can't tell what's straight and what's not.
Listen, if it comes out like that, it's going in the circular file.
Oh no, that's too much time and effort for that. Okay, so I decided not to color, and now I'm gonna add this to my card base, and then our first card will be done sans some bling. Now I didn't add any bling on the card, but of course I'm going to add bling because that's my thing. I love Tombow glue, but I've discovered this Barely Art glue, and let me tell you, I love it.
Switch to that Barely Art glue.
I love the little fine tip.
Listen, when this gets empty, I'm just gonna put my Tombow glue in that bottle and keep it moving.
Art glitter glue.
Huh?
I do the art glitter glue.
Okay.
It's pretty good too.
I started with that one. And then there were, you have those seasons where you can't get it because of they won't ship and so on and so forth. Yeah. And then I don't know, somebody recommended the Barely Arts, and I found it on Amazon, and when they sell it on Amazon, you get like this huge bottle. So I bought one of these, right? And it has this huge refill bottle. Comes with
these honey jar.
Yeah. Because it's a bear, honey, right? So it comes like this with these two things and the little what do you call it, with the pins and the various different heads. And so I haven't even opened the refill yet. Anyway, all right, so that's done, and I'm going to put some gems on here. Let's see, what color do I want to do? What do I have? Let me not say what color. Let me see what I have. What kind of gems would you guys put on these?
I'm using Fine Sparkle Adhesive Back Gems.
I don't know that one.
It's the one that came with the gnomes.
Oh. Huh. I know I bought that whole suite, so I should have that. Hmm.
I'm putting a bow on mine. My card is dark.
Your card is dark?
Yeah, it's too dark for me.
Uh-oh. I'm just gonna go with the champagne rhinestones. That's what I'm gonna go with. All right, you guys, we are ready for bingo. Almost. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
I'm excited.
Let me put my bow on here. And
All right, so let me tell you what we're gonna do with the bingo, because I know you guys gave me numbers. So I have this little app on my iPad that has a little bingo wheel. And so I'm just gonna spin it and come up with the numbers. When you guys, if you guys hit on a number, do either say or type in the chat. Say is easier. BINGO, and I know it won't be in order because you just gave numbers, although I guess it should, right? So this is our first card. Love it. Do y'all want me to bring you on camera so I can see your cards?
let me finish putting my I'm gonna just put my little bow up on here
Okay.
to run and get my I'm gonna have to run and get my I'm in my office, back in my office. I'm not up front where all the craft stuff is.
Okay.
But I am going to, I can take a little dimensional and put it there. Put a dimensional behind it. It'll be all right. Nobody will know but me.
That is so true. That is so true.
Take it and cut it off.
You can show my card.
All right, let me remove the spotlight from myself. Oh, Michelle, that is gorge.
Oh, so y'all be doing it up. Y'all be printing stuff. I meant coloring. I'm not a colorer yet. I'm gonna work toward
This
that.
is actually from the birthday organizer, so it already came colored like that.
Okay.
Yes, that is cool. I didn't even think about that. Huh.
And then I cut this out from the paper.
And the sentiment is that's also from the.
That's a sticker.
Okay. Okay. Miss Sticker Queen over there, I must say. You are the sticker queen.
Yeah, stickers on my nails, stickers everywhere.
Karen, are you ready?
I guess I am. I'm gonna be right.
Don't let me rush you now. If you're not ready, don't let me rush you.
Oh, no, I'm good. Let me cut my ribbon tails. I don't even have my right ribbons up in here.
All right, so let me while you're doing that. You ready?
I don't want to cut my other piece. Yes, my.
Right, let me spotlight you here so we can see what happened here. Oh wait, what happened?
We ready?
Hold on, there we go. I think I got you. Nope, that's me. I don't want to be me.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, there you go.
Here we go. You ready?
Yes, I'm. Oh,
I did mine. What's your stuff? Can you see? Okay, where's?
oh, you have that blur thing going on. That's why. You're gonna have to put that in front of your face, I think. Yeah, put it in front of your face. No, it's not even catching that. Yep, there you go.
There it is.
You used what's that one called?
Is it me?
Yeah.
Is it me?
Because you have one of the backgrounds on and you don't have a green screen.
Oh, you're doing the what's the name?
The what? I like your braids, by the way.
You're doing the StreamYard thing.
I'm not StreamYarding. I'm just going from Zoom. I'm streaming to Zoom.
Okay, well, I don't know why I won't do right.
Because you have you have one of the backgrounds on that you're blurring your background.
I don't have that. Stuff. Okay, here we go. Okay, look, I don't even know how to do that stuff. Okay, now let's go.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, where we are. Okay, here's my card.
Oh, that's
pretty.
nice. And that's the
I
what is it?
took
Heartfelt sympathy, right? Heartfelt sympathy.
Huh?
The stamp set was heartfelt sympathy, right?
No, the stamp set is the calming chameleon
Calming.
from the celebration.
Gotcha.
I just needed a big because I saw your image was kind of big. So I'm telling you, I don't even know what I did with it. I found everything else to the set, but the stamp set. So I'm gonna have to, well, I have to straighten up in there anyway. So
Girl, I hear you.
mhm.
I hear you. All right. So I'm gonna go back to spotlighting myself because I want y'all to be able to see the iPad here. Because we're getting ready to start our first bingo.
Karen, we're gonna be big winners tonight.
Yeah, of course. Here's my little spinny thing. Now this is the first time I'm using this, so let's hope it does what we want it to do. You guys ready?
Ready.
Karen?
2, 6, 12, 21, and 60.
70. 41. 20. 19. I'm gonna turn this volume down because I don't need all that fanfare. 2. 2.
I had to.
There you go. B for Karen. 34. Oh, sorry, 33. 58. 68. I'm looking at y'all numbers. This wheel is rolling high, y'all. 27. Oh, Michelle, you were close on that one.
Close, but no cigar.
55. Anybody got 60? Ooh, Karen.
Karen got 60. Oh, for Karen.
All righty. 56. 3. Oh, Michelle.
B.
53. Did we do 53 already? Guess the wheel's just doing what it wants to do. 44. Nobody's got that. 72. Oh, Michelle, another close one. Another close one. 30. 13. Oh, close, Karen. 'Close, Karen. I was 59, by the way. 11. Another close call, Karen. 47. Okay. I think next time I'm just going to put in the numbers y'all choose. 57.
Next
Will it
time we
work
just have
like
to have a smaller subset of numbers.
Well, when somebody goes from 1 to 73 and somebody else does 2 to 60, can't have really that small of a subset, can I? 52.
So we need to pick numbers according to the BINGO.
Oh, these are all numbers on the bingo.
No, I'm
38?
saying, because I have most of my numbers are low numbers.
Uh-huh.
Most of
Except
my numbers
60.
are between the B and the I.
Ah,
Or the real bingo chart.
gotcha. 1.
I.
Wow.
Yay! Neck and neck we are. 23. 22, sorry.
No.
Nope, 22. Nobody has 35. Nobody has 9. 26.
No.
Oh, close. 73.
N.
Whoop, whoop. All right, Karen.
No.
18. 40. 22.
No, I needed 21.
There you go. You got it. We're back to
Okay.
neck and neck.
There's my G.
29. 65. Both of you need two more numbers. 8. 15.
No.
16.
It's right around our numbers.
47. 46. I wish this would take numbers off when they
When you don't answer it, when it doesn't call it.
I think I just did it. I think I just did that. 23. I just did that. That was me. I didn't know how to work my little thingy, but I figured it out now. 61.
No.
39. I just figured this little wheel out. Thank you, Jesus.
Because it says hide the. Okay.
I just hide the slice and it won't spin on it again. 49. 68. I wish I had done that. I've known that from the very beginning. 5.
No.
Close. Close.
Close.
Close, close. Who's gonna get G first? Who's gonna get G first? 37.
My number's coming up. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Yes, 6. That's me.
Karen's looking for 1. Michelle's looking for 2. 51. 75.
That's me.
11.
No, almost.
Still 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 64. Nobody. Karen's looking for 1 number. Michelle's looking for 2. 71. No go for anybody. 25. Another no go for anybody.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
17.
Gee.
Woohoo! All right, neck and neck, 1 and 1, y'all. Let's see
All
who's
right.
gonna be first. Who's gonna be the first? 35. Nope.
No,
Who's
it's a
gonna
dance
be the
all around
first?
my number.
14. What are you playing for, Kathy? I mean, Karen. God, what am I calling you Kathy?
Huh?
What number are you playing for? What's your O?
12.
Uh-huh. And Michelle?
28.
Okay, 12 and 28. 12 and 28. Up. Nope.
Come on, stop dancing around my number.
Ooh, 12 and 28. 58. Nobody. Nobody. Up, up, up. Oh. Nobody. Nobody. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody. 20.
No.
12 and 28. Who's gonna get it first? 12 or 28? Nobody on this roll.
There she go.
Ugh,
21.
I just knew I was going to get you 28.
that's painful.
Ooh, 48. Oh my goodness. Oh, 34. 12 and 28. Who's
Karen. Yay,
Karen, you
Karen.
won the first bingo. All righty, Karen. Let me tell you what you're winning.
What I went.
Let me show you now. I'm just going through all of my stash. And here's what you win for being the first winner in our bingo. So you're going to get a package of the 3x3 Best Dressed from Stampin' Up, these little note cards on envelopes.
Oh, nice.
And I have this like 3 of these. Recollections, clear stamps, 10 pieces. Woo! So this is your first gift. Let me make sure I put a little sticky on here so I know. So I know. And Karen, I'll bring yours up this weekend.
Yeah, don't even waste no postage or anything.
All right. All right, so let me show you guys what's the next prize, okay? Ha. When we do our next bingo, Big and Bold stamp from Colorado Craft Company is the next item on our next bingo. Woohoo! All right. Guys, I'm going to take a break, grab some water, and we're going to get ready for the second card, which is going to feature our Peaceful Deer set. What did I just do with my little thing on my bobber?
Yeah, I wasn't able to print those out. Let me see what it looked like. So when I run and get something, I can figure something out.
Okay. Red cards, real red. Hold on, let me grab my little stuff here. Hold on.
Right over here. What did you do? Candy, Karen?
You're gonna need some real red cardstock, basic white, some black, and the painted Christmas designer series paper. It's kind of a little bit of a fun fold.
I have the painted Christmas paper somewhere.
See? There you go. And you're gonna need a strip of black glitter, which I had somewhere, now I can't seem to find. So I'll have to find again or cut again. Black glitter paper.
Black glitter paper?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or if you don't have black, any color that's gonna coordinate with the real
Washi
red.
tape. The black washi tape.
There you go. There's that too.
Black who?
Do you have the black washi tape?
I'm good though. I'll find something to make it pop, as they say.
Yeah, the one that came in this one. I don't even know where my purple is. Where's my purple one?
Purple's the prettiest one. You lost your purple?
It's somewhere. Girl, I take things out and I forget to put them back. That's why I try to. Oh, this is my. I found this Totally Tiffany storage bag. You do Totally Tiffany?
Mm-hmm.
And it's perfect for these washi tapes.
Nice.
What color ink?
Hmm.
What color ink?
What did I use? You're gonna need brown soft suede. I went with shaded spruce.
Okay. I thought you said had some Christmas trees and deers. I might have- Okay.
Okay, and then I changed for my own card. I changed out my designer series paper, my paper, because I have a lot of Christmas paper that, honey, I gotta use it up.
Okay. Let me find me. I have that one that you had right there, but I'll find what this is.
Okay. This one's gonna be a little bit of a fancy fold.
I hope I cut this right.
Erin, bingo 1. She got the
I did not.
3x3
I absolutely did not cut it right.
envelope.
Messed this up somehow. That's okay. I'm calculating.
Bingo 2. Envelope. All righty. Michelle, do you not drink at all?
Only on special occasions.
Are you saying this bingo is not a special occasion? I'm like, seriously?
But here's the thing. If I do drink, I'm gonna get a stomach ache. So
it's
I
all good.
reserve it for like New Year's and stuff like that.
I don't make a habit of it. I do not make a habit of it. So it's all good.
I have to decide. Do I have 3 days to recover?
Really? That's how long it takes you? For real?
Yeah. And liquor, coffee, chocolate, butter, any of the fun stuff is a trigger for IBS.
Oh, wow.
Any of the good stuff.
Oh.
you know, I already cheat like literally every day. I have 1 cup of coffee. I'm always having dairy, you know, like, so when it comes to
Oh, you're
liquor,
allergic
like,
to dairy?
yeah. So it's like, am I really gonna put liquor on top of everything else? Probably
Yeah,
not. Most
I
of the
get
time,
you.
no.
I get you.
But you know, a special occasion, maybe.
I get you.
Like, you know, those obligatory happy hours at work. They're like, they think you're an alien if you don't have 1 glass of wine. Those
I
types
know
of,
those types.
you know, definitely New
I know
Year's.
those types.
It's bad luck not to toast. You know, those types of things. Weddings.
I get you 100%. I tend not to drink when I'm out.
I also tend not to drink when I need to be awake. No, I've tested this theory on myself, and I have found that 1 glass of alcohol, because alcohol is a depressant, makes me need to go to sleep.
Oh, wow.
I need to have at least 2 or 3 if I want to be awake. So if I have to, you know, pay attention and make a card during bingo, I probably shouldn't have a margarita, but you know.
I gotcha. 100%.
Really relaxed and just not making the card correctly.
I hear you. All right, so you guys, I'm looking for feedback too. Is in my series that I'm starting for Stamping Basics. What are some of the things that you wished you knew when you were first starting to stamp?
But don't buy everything. Oh my God, like focus. You don't have to buy everything that looks cool all the time. Like every single release of every single thing. Like you can't use it all. Like it's just not possible.
That's true. I should make a note about that. Don't buy everything all at once.
Like really focus on, if you're giving basics, what are the real basics that you need to really make good cards, quality cards?
Stamps, ink, and paper.
What? Focus. Just focus.
Really, you don't really need die cuts. Not really, to make good cards.
I mean, it's not that you can't have those things, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't have bought those things. I'm just saying it's like you don't always need every color of thing. You know, you get this rainbow-itis that I suffer from.
That's true.
You don't need everything. Like pick one color family or one, you know what I mean? Like if you really like, just if pastels are your favorite, just get that to start.
Actually, what I would tell anybody that's starting out is you need a black ink, you need a brown ink, you need a gray ink, you need a blue ink.
Okay, what are we cutting?
You ready? We ready to start? All right, so our card base is 8.5 by, it's actually going to end up being 5.5 by 5.5. But yes, 5.5 by 5.5 scored on the 4 1/4. Then you'll have a piece of designer series paper. It should be, when I send it to you, it'll be 4 by 4 1/4 by 5.5. You'll end up having
with the card stock. With the card stock, what color card stock?
Real red. The card base is real red.
Mm-hmm.
You'll need a piece of basic white that's going to be on the inside of the card. That's 4 by 5 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
You'll need a piece of designer series that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. 4 1/4 by 5.5. You'll need a piece of basic white that is 3 by 4. A piece of basic red, real red that you trimmed off of the 5.5 or the 8.5 panel. That'll need to be 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. And then you'll need another piece of black that is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4.
Okay, so I'm cutting my real red base like I'm cutting the normal base.
Yeah, you can cut it at 8 1/2 by 5 1/2.
Okay.
And then trim on the 8 1/2 side to 5 1/2. So you'll end up with a 5 1/2 by 5 1/2 square.
Okay, 8 1/2 by 5, and then I'm cutting off
8 1/2 by 5 1/2.
8 1/2 by 5 1/2.
And then on the 8 1/2 side, you're going to trim that down to 5 1/2. So you'll have a 5 1/2 square.
But I'm scoring at 4 1/4.
Yes, 4 1/4. Yep.
Okay.
After you cut it.
After you cut it.
4 1/4, and then I'm going to cut off.
No. Trim your cardstock to 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. You'll need a piece of 5 1/2 square cardstock, like so. And then you're going to score that 5 on one of the 5 1/2 side at 4 1/4.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm there.
Awesome.
I'm a little bit slow. I got there.
No, you're all good. All right. So the next thing you're going to do is I'm going to start, and you're going to just align your 4 by 5 1/4, or your 4 1/4 by 5 1/4, and you're just going to put some adhesive on the short panel that you have on that side.
My DSP is 4 1/4 by 5 1/4, not 5 1/2.
5 1/2.
It is 5 1/2. Okay.
You want it to be the same width as a regular card base. And you're just going to align, after you put that adhesive on, you're just going to close that up, and this is what your card base will end up looking like. You can go ahead and put your 4 by 5 1/4 piece of basic white. You can put that on the inside of your card. You can stamp on it if you want to stamp something on it first before you put it in your card. You can go ahead and do that.
The only person I know who can break a nail while making a card.
Is that you?
Yes. How did this happen?
All right. If you have your black glitter strip or your washi tape, you're going to just put that on there to cover the seam that you just formed on the front of your card.
Sparkly.
And I'm going to put some adhesive on there because I don't like to fold anything unless I'm covering up the inside. I'm going to put some adhesive on here. So
Isn't it already adhesive?
Yeah, but normally I would wrap it around, but I don't like that inside showing on here. So I'm just going to put some more adhesive on there just to stick it down and then trim the edges. Gotta have a little bit of shine and sparkle. All righty. We'll set this aside. And then we're going to get started on our image. Do you guys have this set or a set with deer or anything like that?
No, I
Yes.
think I pulled a set that had some Christmas trees or something.
Okay,
No doubt, adapt, improvise.
there you go. There you go. Adapt and overcome is what we say. I think I'm going to change up my deer on this one. I'm going to change up a deer. It's going to go there.
You're coloring too?
I'm going to do a little bit of coloring. We're going to color the deer. And then the rest of it is just stamping. I think I'm going to put, and all I'm doing right now is just laying out my sentiments, laying out my bits and pieces to make sure that everything will fit where I want it to fit. Because I may end up having to go back and use my other deer, the one I had originally, if they don't fit. Oops. I might not be changing up a deer after all.
It doesn't fit.
I don't think so. Because that would need to be there. That would go here. I would have to do a little masking, which isn't bad in and of itself. So let me stamp that out if I'm going to mask. That was not in the plan, y'all, the masking part. Just so you know. That was not part of the original plan.
What we're gonna do, let's see. Here.
Yes, I have masking paper, but I'm gonna just use sticky notes. Gotta put
That's what
my
I
eyes
ordered
on.
in the middle of the night. I ordered a
Huh?
glimmer machine.
Huh?
I ordered a hot foil machine last night.
Did you?
What
Yeah.
are the who?
The Spellbinders glimmer.
Man, you know, I have been looking at that and I'm like, well, how often am I gonna do the hot foil?
I've been going back and forth, saying, you're never going to use it. Don't get it. It's a waste of money. You're not going to do it. And then I'm like, I have 1,000 hot foil plates. Like,
Do
no,
you?
I'm getting it. Yes, I'm getting it. So I got it at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
I specifically don't buy those things. Just because I'm like, you know, I just don't want to go down that rabbit trail, you know?
I made a deal with myself. I said, if you get foil plates for the insides of your card, for the sentiments inside,
Mm-hmm.
then you'll use it.
Ah. I'm thinking about getting a I have a scan and cut machine,
Mm.
but I have a CM model. I'm thinking about, I want to get the SDX model, whatever the most current model is. But I'm like, that's a $400 plus investment.
That's a lot.
And I'm like, I just don't need to have two machines here. I'm like, if I can sell the other one, I would get the other one, but I won't have two of them. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Where on this card would I put an embellishment?
Oh, well, where would you put it?
Yeah. I want sequins on it, but I don't know where.
Okay, well, we'll figure that out in a little bit. Sorry, y'all, I'm taking the time to fussy cut my little deer.
You be doing the most.
Never
I
make the same
know.
card twice, Caron.
I
That's
know.
her.
Oh, I know.
If it does not, if I can't just no.
Miss Karen, now you see why I can't decide on if I'm gonna do these swaps or not, because
Yeah, you be doing too much.
And she never makes the same card twice. The swaps is like, she's got to make how many of them?
yes, yeah, I'm like, I would probably end up having to do like 3 or 4 different types of cards because I would get really bored after doing 5 or actually the most I could do because it's a swap is 10. Anything other than that, I'm like, I'm done.
Well, I'm not going to do some different ones there. I'm not going to be like 20 of the same ones.
Well, I'm having a difficult time coming up with what my even basic one will be. But I saw a very simple layout, and I'm thinking maybe I should just do a very simple layout. Do like the image panel that's what 3.5 by, is it 4 3/4? A matte layer, maybe emboss the card base or something, and call it a day. But
Now,
then
what you're creating now, is that going on the front or the inside?
the white panel, that's going on the front.
Okay, on the front.
And I'm doing the mask because the only way I can see changing my deer is if I'm able to have the tree go on the back.
And that
right?
piece on the white piece is 3 by 4.
Yep. So if I'm doing this here, that's going to be like that. And then I can do the tree. The deer will be in front of the tree, and then I can stamp off. Right? And then this guy will still be here. See? There you go. I just talked myself into it. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Where is my... Here we go. All right. So we're going to stamp our deer in soft suede. At least that's what I'm going to stamp mine in. So with this card, we're going to do a little bit of masking. We're going to do a little bit of second generation stamping. Some ink, some coloring, sorry. And of course, I'm going to heat emboss my sentiments. So those are the techniques that we are using. Oh God. What the hey? Got a little bit of ink on my hands. All right. So we're gonna, oh, come on. We're gonna put our deer right about here. Like so. All right. Then we're gonna mask him up. Now the key about masking is when you cut you should cut on the pretty much on the inside of the line. Did y'all know that? That way when you, where's my thingamabobber? Okay. I'm trying to get also to this point where I put my things away when I use them. Otherwise, Lord knows I will lose a stamp. Already I've got like pieces where I'm like, well, what does this go to again? Does anybody else do that? I'm like, what does this go to again?
I tried really hard not to.
Oh my gosh. I think this die fell out of something, and for the life of me, I can't figure out what the heck it goes to.
Yeah, what is that?
So
How are
it's
you
sitting
ever-
right there in my little my magnetic tray, so I don't lose it completely. All right. So the next thing is I'm going in with shaded spruce for my tree, my evergreen tree. Although I could use evening evergreen. That's why it's called evergreen, right? I am going to change it up. I'm going to go in with evening evergreen.
You can't even use the catalog to see what die that is because they do like a whole blacked out silhouette of the die.
Yes.
You don't really know if it's the
Nope.
same.
I know it's a flower of some sort. I just don't know which one. All right. So when I'm masking, so because I've masked my deer, this deer is going to appear once I remove the mask, it's going to appear on the front, like it's standing in front of the tree. So I'm going to, oops, stamp it here. And then I'm going to stamp off second generation and have that go here. Perfect. And before I move that, I'll clean this guy. I'm gonna go in with the little snowdrift. Do you guys have this stamp set?
Yes.
Good. Karen, do you have this one?
I don't have that one.
I'm gonna go in with my little snowbank here. And oops. One with my soft suede. Build myself a little snow scene. Yeah. Oh my goodness, let's take you off. Oops. Okay. Oh. How do you get rid of ink?
From where?
I just made a boo-boo. I must have had ink on something. Oh my gosh.
Where's your sand eraser?
Is that what that? Ugh. You would have to ask me where that is, right?
Just cover it with a sequin.
Oh,
Yes, you gotta cover it with something.
That's what embellishments are for.
gosh, I don't even know where it came from. Okay, so I'm gonna move on from that. So I'm gonna go in and color my deer with I used soft suede, so I'm gonna go in with some crumb cake to color my deer. And I don't know how I can cover that part up. That's a mess. Ay, ay, ay. But the part about being creative. All right. So obviously this is not gonna get any light. So I want some dark color here. I want some dark color here. I want to define where the legs. So that's where my darkest colors are. So light would not hit the underbelly. So we gotta have it dark down here as well. Okay. Then like so. Then we just start to blend. Are you using the crumb cake blends to color? Or did you go with another color?
I used an ink pad.
Oh, really? Blending brushes, blender pens?
The water brush.
Oh,
Aqua painter. What do you want? Whatever you want to call it.
I really
Water
want
painter, aqua painter. What's it called these days?
I think they call them water painters. Oh, I gotta see what you did. You watercolored. Oh,
If you want to call it that, sure.
I do. Did you color the ear any different? The ear any different?
I made one ear dark on the bottom and one ear dark on the top. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not that serious.
Nope, it's all about having fun. Y'all know I'm still thinking about this darn ink mess, right?
You could cut around it.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna see what I have that might be able to disguise it, I guess.
Or you could make another hill.
More trees, right?
You could put more trees, but you could also put like another hill.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Ugh.
Creativity at its finest.
I know. You know, I probably could have come up with that myself, but hey. 2 heads, 3 heads are always better than 1. All righty. All right, so my deer is colored. My tree is stamped. I think I am going to do that, Michelle. But I think what I want to do is I'm going to stamp off on it because it's in the background, so I don't want it to be so dark or prominent. All right. So that's 2nd generation. And 3rd generation. Look at that.
Like it was never even there.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You rock, Michelle. Thank you. You saved my card and my brain. All right, now my sentiment is next. And then you guys, we can go ahead and start assembling this card and then get to our bingo. Bingo, bingo. All right. Ooh, I'm going to do that. I hadn't thought of it, but Michelle, what am I getting ready to do now?
You're gonna emboss your sentiment.
You guessed it right. Ha.
Three and an eighth by 4 and an eighth. Are we layering these?
Uh-huh.
The black, red, and the white?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Red should be your second layer, and the black should be the biggest piece. So your red will be 3 1/8 by 4 1/8, and your black should be 3 1/4, 4 1/4. Oh,
And then my white piece is 3.
uh-huh.
It don't look right. I don't have
went-
that much space on it. I don't know.
Like a mess at all. But it's done.
Put the sentiment on it.
Don't throw away your old makeup brushes. They come in perfect for using to remove your embossing powder excesses and cleaning up messes.
I guess I need to get one of those little desk vacuums.
Oh yeah. That is the best thing. I am so grateful that I saw Kathy use it. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna heat emboss this and then we are going to be ready to go. Michelle, you just what did you want to use for your embellishments? You wanted to use gems?
Sequins.
Sequin? Well, if they're small enough, you could have them be like little twinkling stars.
I need to stamp my sentiment on it. Look at you. You just doing too much.
Is it too much?
No, it's not too much.
I did. Oh, then you're gonna think this is really too much.
Oh boy.
She's gonna think this is really too much. Oy, oy, oy. So I have this little circle punch, right? You know what I'm gonna do?
Make a
I'm
moon.
gonna put a little sun in the sky or a moon in the sky. Balmy blue. No, here's what I am gonna do. Where's my removable, repositionable tape?
Yes.
Put that right there. Then you know, one of these are my blues. Better be my blue. right? Now, all of this was not a part of y'all's instructions, but this is stepping the card up a little bit, especially based upon a little bit of a ink mishap. I'm blending a little bit of balmy blue in my sky.
Oh, it's what you know.
And I've masked a little circle where my little moon is going to be in the sky. And it's going to be a full moon. I'm going to take off this little guy right here. Little moon is there. Just a little bit so it's not so stark. All right, assembly time. All right, we're gonna map that on red. Everybody with me? All right, y'all moved ahead with ahead of me. Which one?
We're with you.
And it just goes to show you that there's no such thing as a mistake in card making, right? If nothing else, you just put a bird on it and call it a day. In this case, we just added another hillside or snowdrift or whatever you want to call it. Man. Add that on the black. Wink a Stella in my sky, so it looks like it's twinkling. Isn't this a pretty card, y'all?
Ready.
Yeah. Of course, I gotta put some dimensionals on that. Because that's just how I roll.
This one.
All right, let me put some of this stuff away because it's getting in my way. Soft suede, balmy blue, shaded spruce, and evening evergreen. It's getting in my way.
She said put them together.
That's the last thing we got to do is assemble our card. Maybe some of the smaller basic rhinestone jewels, Michelle, for your embellishments. Put them in the sky. Ooh. All righty. Put this guy here.
Did you just glue it down?
Yeah. I put dimensionals on mine.
Of course you did.
All
How did I miss that?
right, where does everybody go? You go there. I don't really like that how when Stampin' Up changed and put the images on this thing. I don't like that at all. But I do use it to make sure I have all my parts and pieces, and I put them back where they belong. And now I have a mat. That's you. All right, let me know when you guys are ready for show and tell, and I'll go ahead and I'll spotlight y'all. So this was the original card that was in your card that you have the parts and pieces for.
Look at what you did. You did a whole bunch. That's good.
Huh?
It's good.
And then this is the one we did tonight. I used some gold embossing powder here. I just did black ink here, also embossed. Oh, that's what I forgot. If you have your, what is this one? Go in with your, if you have the soft sea foam alcohol marker, the light, just kind of trace over your snowdrifts a little bit. That's what I forgot.
Work.
There you go. All right.
Here I thought you watercolored. I should have known.
You thought I watercolor?
I should have known better. What was I thinking?
That is never my go-to. I have to like deliberately think about that. Okay. And of course, you guys know that for your envelope, just take that piece, the 2-inch piece that you have left over.
You're supposed to have some paper left over.
Well, if you cut it from a 6x6 sheet, then yes, you'll have that 2 inches, or you'll have a little bit less than 2 inches. And
Where
just
you
gonna
putting that at? 'Cause, I said,
oh,
where you putting
your designer series paper
Her envelope.
for your envelope
oh,
flap.
on your envelope? Okay, got it.
Mhm.
Because I was gonna say,
I didn't tell you about that part, huh?
Look, this girl just did what she was gonna do.
Yep.
And
I'm gonna
okay.
trim this off. Alrighty. I am almost done with this and I'm getting ready to spotlight. Who's ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Give me
Space.
2 seconds and then I will.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay, you
Hold
do
on.
yours.
I'm going to, let me remove spotlight from myself. Karen, you're gonna go first. Michelle went first last time, so hold on, let me.
Ready. I'm ready. Michelle has hers up. Look at how pretty hers is.
Your spotlight, Karen, so you're first.
Okay, I spotlight. This is my card.
Oh,
Pretty.
I used some old stuff because I was like, I didn't want to waste my time trying to go find anything.
yeah.
So that's the whimsical tree.
Yeah.
The whimsical DSP, and then I used the little hanging bulbs from it. The little hanging bulbs.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And see, I do have some sparkle. I have a little gold sparkle there.
I see. Where'd you get, what tag is
Yeah.
that?
And then I wanted to be really, really fancy, like Quran, but I was going to emboss this here. But I was like, no, that's too much for me right now. I like to emboss too, but that was too much for me right now.
So you went tone on tone?
What? That's red on red.
What die is that for your tag, your label, your sentiment?
I used my crocodile. It has a scallop and a stud in. So I used my crocodile. But
oh no, you need to tell me what that crocodile is because I need that.
It has
there's several of them out there. I just need to know which one it is to get so I can do that.
It has the stud and the scallop.
I never saw that before.
But Stampin' Up does have this punch right here. It came with something. I have to
very
figure
best
out.
occasion.
It came with something, but I was originally going to use this one right here, and then I was like, well, let me just go get my crocodile.
I think that one is the very best occasion, the very best trio. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the trio.
Very best trio punch. That's what that one is. But I need that. It is, what did you say was scrubs and something? Snubs and something?
Stub and scallop.
I like that.
And the other side looks like that.
Can you punch? Can you punch it for me? Punch something so I can see them.
This right here is the stub. You see that?
Okay.
That's the stub. And then that other one, and this is the scallop.
The scallop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you adjust the size of it, or is it one size?
No, it's just one size.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Great.
just one size.
Great job, Miss Karen. Whoop whoop. All right, Miss Michelle.
Adapt and improvise.
Hey, there you go.
Pretty.
What do you have in the sky, Michelle?
I used there's like snowflake stamp, and I put Wink of Stella on the stamp to see if I could.
Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all saw my Wink of Stella on my little bulbs.
You have like a dimensional backing on it. Is that what I'm seeing?
The right there?
Yeah.
No, that's I did the like balmy blue in the sky, and then it was just too white. So I put Wink of Stella over, like I put a little bit of pale papaya on the edge, and then put Wink of Stella in the middle.
Okay.
You guys did great job. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Awesome.
Pretty.
Well, we're getting ready to go do our next and our second What do you call us? Bingo. We know what's up for grabbing bingo, don't we?
I don't know, but you should fix the screen because nobody wants
What's
to
wrong
see
with
me.
my screen?
All right, now you got it fixed. Good.
Oh, you mean take you off? That's what you meant.
Yeah, take me off.
All right, I gotta clean this. I see all my fingerprints on here. All right. Now I know how to get rid of the numbers when I have spun the wheel. All righty. Where's my bingo wheel? Oh, Lord Almighty. All righty, you guys ready?
Ready.
Whoop, whoop. $15.
Michelle, does your numbers have any significance to you?
3/17 is my birthday.
Okay.
Are you a 73 year?
No, it's just 3 and 17 were the only numbers, and I just started picking randos.
Oh, 69 is the next.
Birthday and then his age, his coming age.
His what age?
His coming age. He's not 60 yet. He'll be 60 the 20th.
Ah, okay, so that's what your numbers mean. 12, 21, 60.
12/21 is his birthday, and
And
he'll be
59.
60 on this year.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And what's the 2 and the 6? 16.
Ooh.
I hope this resets. I don't. 3.
3.
I think
B. Hooray.
I saw that one. $10. Yeah.
Close,
Michelle,
but no star.
I'm gonna give you that 3. I didn't reset. That's what happened.
Oh.
Yeah, because I just saw that. It said quick. Yeah. So you got 3 fair and square. So I'm gonna let you have that.
Okay.
1.
I.
70. Oh my gosh. 73. Oh my
Bingo
goodness.
God said she's tired, folks.
All right.
We got to move this along.
Karen, you need to catch up, my friend.
I know. My numbers are gonna roll 2 in a row.
66. Let me spotlight so we can keep this here. All right, 66. 21.
21. I'm catching up.
Mhm. 68. Now I know how to use this thing. Thank you, gosh. 36. 35. 27, anyone? Ooh, Michelle, you were close.
Close.
Michelle's playing for 2. Karen's playing for 4. 33, anyone? $72. $3.
My 3 is back
Oh,
again.
there it is. Okay, so it came up twice. So fair and square, you're still good. 47. 45. 53. 44. 50. When is my volume back up? 51. We're going high. We're staying high, it seems like. High
Well, we
numbers,
need to
high
be at
numbers. Let's get some
60.
low numbers. Ah, we have a 9. Nobody.
No.
You were too excited over a number nobody has.
42. All righty, we're still high. We're still high. We're
We
looking
need
for low
60,
numbers. Low
60.
numbers.
60.
60. Karen's looking for 3. Michelle's looking for 2.
Here
Who's
come my
gonna
next
be
number.
next?
My
Who's
next
gonna be
number's
next? Hmm?
my next number's coming.
40. Oh, 8. Nobody.
Yeah,
Stay
stay
low.
in the
Stay
low.
low.
Stay in the
low.
lows.
28. Oh, 28.
G.
All right, Michelle's looking for an O. Karen.
Okay. I got 3 I'm looking for. Stay low,
You
stay
should-
low.
See, let's see. 48, 46.
Need you to stay low, stay low, stay low.
25. Where the wheel stops, nobody knows. Let's see, round and around we go. 23, nobody.
Now we're back to high.
39. We're back high again. Let's get rid of some of these high numbers. We're all looking for low. We're all looking for low. 34 that was. We're still high, 62, nobody.
No.
Up,
Yay!
Close, but no
13,
cigars. 13.
Whoa.
No cigars. No cigars.
Yay! There's my 6.
All right. Karen's looking for 2. Michelle's looking for 1. Who's going to beat the wheel? Who's going to beat the wheel?
No, still high.
29. Who's going to beat
A
the
lot of numbers left.
wheel?
Mhm.
24.
There's just
No.
like a lot of numbers left.
41 left. We need to go low. 63. 40 numbers left. Let's see, where are we gonna land? 41? Nope. 38. Nope, nobody.
Nope. We need low, 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 low. Lower.
32.
We need low, 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 low,
Still
low.
high,
It's
we're
still
still
doing
high.
high.
Spin low, my friend. That was 48. Let's go. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Let's go low. Let's go low.
Low,
Who's
low,
gonna
low,
hit
low.
14. Nobody. So close. So close. Oh, 75. Nobody on this round. That's 52.
Low, 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 lower, lower.
Nobody.
What number you waiting on, Michelle?
17.
Okay.
Nope, nobody on this one. 54.
No, still high.
Still high. Man. Nope,
So
no
19.
19.
Yet,
No 19.
No.
Hide. Okay, let's still playing for 1 and still playing for 2. Anybody got a 5? Nope.
No.
Fives. Nobody 5s.
Still high.
ugh.
No 20s. Okay. Man, hopefully we don't have to go through all these numbers.
17, bingo!
Michelle Bingo. Woohoo! Michelle, you are the winner of the Big and Bold Colorado Crown Company stamp set. Oh, you gotta love this
Very
one.
cool.
And it's
Very
called
cool.
Black is Beautiful.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. All right, so grand prize time, you guys. Wait.
Is it chocolate?
Nope. Nope. Let me use this one and clear the wheel. Edit. Delete. This is what I used to come up with my October winners today. Oh, why did I just delete you? Oh no, you're in there. So we're gonna change and we're gonna add. Okay, let's edit. Karen. All righty. So let me show you. I have a little set of ink spots, random sets. And I'm probably going to change one of them out because there's 2 blacks in here. And it has these colors. Basic black, 2 of them. Night of Navy, 2 of them. So I might have to switch some of these out so you don't have duplicates. Sahara Sand, Always Artichoke, an old color called Pistachio Pudding, an old color called Real Rose, Calypso Coral, Island Indigo, a retired color, Cherry Cobbler, and Daffodil Delight. Matter of fact, let me take these out. And whoever doesn't win this, I'll send these other ones to in your little gift notes. And then I'll add some other ones here. Now there's some of them are open. I don't know why, but they're open. All right, so we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I don't want to reset it.
Spin the wheel. Oh, Michelle.
Michelle, you
Hooray.
are the winner of the ink spot. And Karen, I will get these 2 to you as well. So you have those, okay? You guys, thank you so much for joining me for bingo tonight. Please message me with any feedback that you have. It was the first one that we did. And any feedback that you could provide me is awesome. If there's something else you'd like to see happen, maybe cards a little bit more challenging, more technique, whatever it is you want to see, whatever feedback you have, I would really appreciate it. So I do thank you for joining me. Anybody have any objections to this going live on YouTube or no?
No.
Michelle?
No.
Okay. Karen?
No.
Perfect. So as soon as this is all done, I'm going to make this not private and make it a public thing. So the bingo will be live on YouTube. And I'll share with you guys the link so you can share it as much as you'd like. And in the description box, I have the next bingo is scheduled for January 28th. I think that's that Saturday, January 28th of 2023. So thanks again, you guys, and y'all have a blessed evening. And Karen, I'll see you on Friday.
See you on Friday. Okay, then. Nice meeting you,
Now your
Michelle.
trip, guys. Have a
Thank
good
you.
time.
Okay.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.